And started. We have everybody here. Welcome to the 2021 NCAA Division II National Championships for Volleyball. We are joined by Washburn, head coach Chris Herron, student athletes Faith Ruttinghouse, and Allison Maxwell. Thanks for joining us. Coach, could you start with just your feelings on the championships and things you'll be in here?
Well, we're very excited about being here. First of all, we're really happy about being here. It's for these young ladies, it's their second time, and it just as important to us this time as it was the last time, and so it's as much exciting as it was the last time. So we're grateful to be here and looking forward to tomorrow.
Okay, we'll open up to questions right now. Just hold your hand up and grab the microphone to ask.
So this is for all of you guys. With the 2020 volleyball championship being canceled due to COVID, how does this year feel, like being in this moment? Is it any different or extra special?
I think for us it's a big, it's super special because we weren't supposed to be here. And so even though COVID was not ideal in a lot of instances, the fact that we are still getting to play and getting to have this opportunity to travel to Tampa and play for the national championship title is just a real blessing, and we won't take it for granted, and we're going to do everything that we can in order to try to capture it.
Allison, thousands play this sport, never ever get to experience this. It's becoming a norm for you guys, or at least expected. But do you appreciate the moment? Is there more to it than just going for that trophy?
Absolutely, yeah. I would not say it's a norm, but it is definitely. We're super blessed to be here again. Like she said, it is definitely a big blessing, and we could not be more grateful that we get the opportunity to be here for a fifth year. And I think it stays special. It never gets old to come here at all.
So what has been the main focal point of practices leading up to this moment?
I think the biggest thing is we're just trying to concentrate on our side. You know, we want to make sure that we're being able to run our stuff, and obviously we have enough film on our opponents to figure out what we have to do to slow them down. We always tell kids, our players, that you're probably never going to stop someone, but we could slow them down, and that's just all we're trying to do. Then if we feel like we slow them down, then we'll beat you in transition. So that's our main focus.
Coach, you got teams obviously coming from conferences all over the country. You know your conference, you know your region probably better than the teams you play know themselves. Is it still maybe important to stress that it's still just the same game, or does it really change at this level?
Well, in my experience is that just to get out of your region, whatever region it is, doesn't matter what region it is a major accomplishment. I mean, you got to be good, you got to be a little bit lucky, you got to be healthy, and you got to get hot. Those are the four things that got to happen, and that's no difference here. It's the same thing. It's right now with the quick turnaround. Everybody played 3 days. You get a quick turnaround. You got to travel, all this other stuff. Bodies are broken down. They need rest more than anything else. But we didn't get it. So right now it's a battle of attrition. So who can stay up, motivated, going, not as much achy as you think you are, whatever you got to put in your body to get it going, kind of thing. It's just one of those kind of deals. So, and I think you just got to find a way to stay hot, because every team obviously was hot to win it. Yeah, well, it's the first time ever, as far as I know. I mean, I've been doing this for 20 years. I've never even heard of that. So, but you know what? That's pretty cool. I mean, this tells you that, like I told several media people in our region, we thought 7 teams could win that region, and we believe that.
4 players on the team received All-America honors. Congratulations to both of you guys. This question is directed to Allison. What does it take for a middle hitter to become an All-American?
I would just say working really, really hard for every player, honestly, for anybody to get All-American. Obviously, you have to work your butt off. And I think that's like one of the biggest things on our team is it shows that we got 4 All-Americans. Like our team, every single girl on that team works so hard every single day. And I think that honestly, that mental toughness, which he, promotes every single day and makes sure we are mentally tough. I think it takes a lot to be an All-American. So it's really awesome to be one, especially with her.
Any of you can answer this question. You guys made it to this level in 2018. How many of your team are back, and what impact does it have on how you're approaching this tournament?
Well, I'll answer the part of the back. All of our seniors, our super seniors, like everybody calls them, came back, every one of them, and then I'll let them answer the other part of the question.
Can you repeat the second part?
Yeah, just, how does it impact how you're approaching this tournament, the fact that you've been here before?
I think in a way, it's kind of good that we've had a little experience at this level before. Most of our people have been here and kind of gone through it, and we know that it's not anything more than just a game that we get to play, and we're very lucky to continue playing because only 8 teams in the nation are here to do it. But I think that the biggest thing is we just have to go out there and have fun, and that's how we ended up winning our region, is we went out there and we just had some fun, and we were very into each other and supported each other through everything. So
It definitely helps a lot to have been here before, especially like a lot of older girls, like juniors and up, have been here before. So that's really nice, especially since that's most of our team. And so we kind of know how the logistics, like the basics of how everything works. And so that helps because that takes the stress out of that part. And now we can, like Faith said, just have fun and be present in the moment. Whereas I think our sophomore year, we were so awestruck about the whole thing. And so now we can really get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Are you both super seniors?
Yes.
Is this the reason you came back? Was it, you think of the John Elways of the world that wanted that one last shot. Is this why?
I'd say this is definitely one of the reasons. Yeah, it's a very high reason. And then the second most important reason, at least for me, was to be, playing with my best friends again. So he does a great job at recruiting, and he's given us all, people who we will spend the rest of our life with. So.
Make me tear up here, so.
Yeah, we're definitely a band of sisters, and you can tell that on the court.
The student athletes, any stories throughout the year that you felt brought the team together or defining moments that stick out? Anything fun to know about the team?
Every single day is something new. He'll tell you that. It is something new every single day. I think that's what's special. There's not really obviously there's probably defining moments and we can't really think of them right now, but that's what it's so special about this team is there's something new every day.
And every team's got their personalities. You got your clowns, your moms, your I care only about books, I care only about volleyball, whatever but you have those. Every team has those, and the coolest part of it is the collective differences in their personalities is it's like a puzzle. It just fits, and so we're very fortunate in that area that they care so much about each other.
And you guys are a powerhouse program. You've been for years. Do you hear from alumni or
All the
get
time.
feedback?
All the time. Yes, all the time. I get text. My phone blows up all the time, and they always tell me to tell. We had them come back. We had a whole bunch of them, about 15, 16 of them this year. One match came back, watched one of our matches, and they came down, and then we introduced them. They all came together at the end, do what we do at the end of our match, and that was, for me.
And then coming from your region, I'm from a very hard region. Do you feel like your team is almost worn down from having to go through that, or better prepared for the championships for having to go through that?
We're not going to look at that like the glass is half full thing, or half empty. I mean, we're all positive here. It's that made us stronger. That made us better. That we're just going to go like that. But look, you got some teams here that are ridiculous. So it's no different for us. It's just the same thing as last weekend. You got to just go play really, really good teams.
If you don't mind telling, what's the end of the match thing? Is it a saying?
No, we come together and we connect in a big circle and we say "woo" as our hands are coming down, big clap, that kind of thing. So it's just a tradition that we've had at Washburn since I've been there, and then to have all those kids there at the same time was really meaningful for me.
This is a powerful news conference, Coach, and a special time. Where's this going to rank in your members?
Pretty high up there. Let's just do it that way. I'm such an emotional person anyway that you ask me questions like that. So you know how to get me, apparently. You know what? Having this group, the seniors and the super seniors, and we've got seniors that even could have graduated early and gone on, and they didn't choose to do that. So just the bond that they have, everybody will go to everybody's wedding, everybody will go to everybody's bachelorette party, all those kind of things. So these are just lifelong friends, and that's what means the most.
All right. We'd like to thank Washburn, student athletes, and Coach Herron.
Thanks.
Thank you.